So welcome to the new Let's Play of Summoner 2, an RPG by the sadly now gone THQ, back when they made fun PS2 games. So after that pretty atmospheric introduction, we're just thrown straight into a naval conflict. It's, you know, the natural course of action, I suppose.
Your Grace, we can't hold them off! We must disengage!
Surrender or die! Stand your ground! I want the captain alive! What's your name, princess? I'll get a fat ransom for your bones.
So this is basically the tutorial section, so we're just going to have to skip through some dialogue here. So the problem she made was thinking I'm a princess. Obviously I'm not, I'm a warrior queen, so she's just going to get completely decimated by combos. Then we're going to go up and rescue our guys. Sadly at the moment all we can do is this combo attack, but we'll be definitely picking up more stuff later, and we collect spells. We've just got an icicle miner there. That is a one-use magical spell you can get.
They're boarding us!
Ah, it's fine. So this is just our royal guard here, they're just going to keep us safe. And now she's going to tell us about blocking. But we don't need to block. We're a warrior. You may have just seen there that it just had the interrupted text show. That's because she was just about to cast a spell, but I interrupted her by attacking her. Sadly that can also happen to us, so I won't be using any of those icicle mines we have right now while I'm in the middle of a conflict. That's fine, I'm just going to carry on rescuing our dudes. And at this point I could probably do with healing myself. So we're going to use some Necromancy. It's okay, we're the protagonist. Yep, this is like the only game in existence where Necromancy hasn't been the completely evil thing. You know, I'm a warrior queen, I have Necromancy, it's legit. Sadly I can't heal my guys though, because they're not actually classed as being in my party. Which is a shame. So guys, use that shield better. Ah, here they come. I was wondering where the next wave of dudes would try and attack my ship. Whoa. Kind of injured, so we should probably back off and heal at this point. Whoa, yeah. There we go, just need to get enough ground so they won't interrupt my healing. I'm also targeting them using the left shoulder button. My guys will just carry on tanking while I heal myself up, it's fine. Sadly I'm not getting any item drops off them, that's a bit of a problem. I was hoping I would get some defense
Drop
strings.
your swords! You're worth more to me alive!
And he has a flaming cutlass, and I want that flaming cutlass. I thought I was blocking then, but I wasn't. Oh, because you can't block and move. Okay. So this guy is pretty simple to deal with. He has that 2 attack combo. And then he has that knockdown ability. That's just the important thing, I have to make sure I'm blocking to that. So he's just basically the tutorial boss. I should probably heal up just in case I die here. Because if I get knocked down, I'm probably dead. But we should be fine. That blue bar beneath his health is how much ability points he has. So once that's depleted, he won't be able to use that attack anymore until he recovers some. Right, so we won't be able to do that attack for a bit now. Sadly, I think I just lost my dude who was supposed to be protecting me. So I guess he died for his queen. Can't ask for much more. Damn, I want that flaming cutlass. And we just got a sweet assist. Thanks for that, babe. So lots of little nice touches. I didn't actually notice before that Maya gave a little nod to the person who was about to attack her then, to point out that someone was behind him.
Where's Prince Neru?
On the Isle of Tiomura. You'll find his lair near a waterfall.
Sangharil here is a Munari assassin. If you lie to me, you'll wish you were dead.
I speak the truth as I know it. Now what does the Queen of Halasar want with Neru?
He has something that belongs to me.
And we got the flaming cutlass. That's what I wanted.
The lords of Tiomura once ruled these waters, and to the dragons of the island they sacrificed their daughters. Prince Neru now lived in the Wormlord's palace, but I did not fear his pirates. I had come for the Book of the Prophets, stolen by a traitor from my sanctum. As we rowed to the shores of the island, I swore to reclaim what was rightfully mine.
Yep, so as you can tell, there's a big deal about prophecy and the like going on here, and we'll be learning more about that as we go on. But right now we're just going to the Isle of Tiomura, which includes long PlayStation 2 loading times. Gotta love them.
The rain stopped.
We'll find Neru's lair near a waterfall, or so the pirates said.
We're fools to heed his counsel, but let's look around.
Yep, so now we got Sangharil as our party member, and she's basically going to be our mainstay. I am very rarely going to choose anyone over her. She's basically my favourite support character in this game. So as you saw there, not only did we get some level ups, but we also got a note about lore. There's quite a bit of that in this game. Did we cut any rings? No, we didn't. That's annoying. I was hoping to get some from those pirates, but we'll have to get some later instead. So right now, I'm going to go on about the level up system of this game. Basically put, you can't get everything you want to have in this game. You're going to have to pick. By the time I get to the end of the game, I'm probably going to be level 20, and I'm only level 2 now. And you get 2 skill points per level, and then 3 skill points per level later on. And then it goes back down to 2 again for some reason. So, to get to everything, we probably need to get to like level 70 or something. So obviously we're going to have to miss out on some stuff. But for the time being, what to get is pretty straightforward. I want to have a point into Necromancy. I'm totally the protagonist, by the way. And I'm going to put a point into sword weapons because I want to use that flaming cutlass. At the moment I can level up these ones, but not that one yet because that's a solid number. And I can only level up these once at the moment because it ends on a solid number as well, it doesn't flash. So with Sangharil though, while Maya was more about what I wanted to have, Sangharil is very important with what I get with her. The very first level I have to get backstab because that is just an incredibly powerful ability. And then we're going to put some points into stealth. Because later on that's going to prove to be very useful. And actually that much later, only a couple of hours in, to be honest. So at this point I'm going to equip my flaming cutlass. And then we're going to go and just journey around. Explore this island a bit. A big thing you're going to note is that there is a lot of stuff that you can examine. And there are also a hell of a lot of side quests in this game. It's ridiculous. Like, it needs to be said, there are far too many side quests. and a lot of them include things that you're going to touch, like that thing I just had a look at. Now if you notice here, I'm only doing 1 damage to these red ghosts because they're fire elemental and I'm using a fire elemental weapon. So Sangor is going to need to take those out for us. There was quite a bit of flavor text around here. Like these coins were mined from Gaudia. And this ship name is going to come up later and stuff like that. That's all just flavor text though. What isn't flavor text is this. When I can click it. Game. There we go. So this mention about shallow water is actually very important because that is actually a side quest. Yeah, there was going to be a lot of side quests in this game with stuff that you're going to have to notice from exploring the map. So right now I can, actually I can't because I forgot to put a point into it. I was going to say I could kick these guys, but I can't damage at the moment. But I didn't actually get kick, I put the point to sword weapon instead. Now. I'm just going to heal while Sam heals with it. So there's going to be a lot of stuff like that statue there. I'm just going to skip by for the moment because they're not too important. I suppose I could let them go on for some flavor text.
There's something wrong here.
Shall I scout ahead?
No, wait here. That's odd. There's something beneath this rock.
Your Grace!
I'm all right. Stay where you are.
So, we may have Necromancy, but we're obviously still the protagonist, so now we just have the ability to transform into a giant blood demon. But it's totally fine, because, you know, we're the protagonist and everything, so it's okay. And it's cool. And it's okay.
Your Grace! Are you hurt? What just happened here?
I don't know, but this has something to do with the prophecy.
Yeah, so now we have the ability to transform into that giant blood demon whenever we want to. And it's a very cool ability, so we're going to be using that later on. So here we have a very blatantly obvious trap, so let's not trigger that at the moment. Let's have a look at this. Princess Mayoka. Huh. I wonder if that's going to be a side quest later. Hint, it is. Virtually everything is a side quest in this game. If you ever think something might be a side quest, it's a side quest. Ooh, I want to attack you. No, Sangor, you carry on attacking the other guys. The problem with the Blood Demon, though, is that it costs a lot of mana. And at the moment, our ability points, mana, whatever. I'm probably going to call it mana, to be honest, because it's just the easiest thing to talk about. So yeah, the mana is very low at the moment, so we're not going to be summoning a lot. Later on we're going to have so much mana that we're not even going to be able to actually use it all. and that's not a joke. You see, Sangor's getting really beaten up here. That's kind of why I wanted to have some luck from those pilots at the start of the game, because they can drop some rings that can allow me to defend myself a bit from damage. So here we just have a random ring with Parasite. That might seem irrelevant, but it's actually kind of important, because it's also for a side quest, but also you can sell it for gold. And gold is going to be incredibly important until a certain point in this game. Right, hopefully, yep, I killed the purple one, and now I'm going to run away and heal myself. It was actually a little bit beneficial that they attack me after I finish casting the spell, because it interrupts the animation for finishing the spell cast, which is kind of useful. Obviously it would be better if he didn't attack me at all, because I took damage, but you know. Now, and then the trees heal themselves and each other. Very annoying. Let's see, just heal myself, and then I'll heal Sangor. And then I'll kill some trees. The flaming cutlass we have, even though it's really ineffective on those red ghosts, it's really helpful to everything else here. So it's really worth it to just let Sangor deal with those. If her AI decides to attack them, that is. Because, you know, it could just decide not to. Which can happen.
What is this place?
Yeah, so this place is really weird. And there's actually, we're gonna be coming back to here later on. At the moment, there's this beacon here. We can hit it with our fire sword, and now it's active. And that's going to come into play later for, guess what? A side quest! Of course it's going to be a side quest. Some more Rim Lords. Why am I even bothering to attack it? Yeah, I meant to get a kick ability, which is non-elemental and would allow me to deal with these ghosts, but I forgot to do it. But we'll get it next time we level up, so it's not really a problem. Hey, I killed it with a 1 damage ability. Now those purple ghosts are actually energy. Like that's what it's called, the element that they are. You have fire, you have ice, and you have energy. Those are the 3 elements in the game, really. So there's not actually that many compared to other games that would tend to do it. We're going to pass underneath these obviously normal trees. Yep, I know about locking on game. Ooh, you may have just seen that then. Sangor just did her back attack ability, her backstab, which deals about 4 times as much damage as normal. Something stupid like that is absolutely ridiculous. And if she does it while she's stealthed, then she's also immune.
In the name of the prince, who goes there?
I am the Queen of Halasar. Tell Neru I've come for the Book of the Prophets.
Oh, I've got your prophecy right here, Queenie.
Mate, I'm a warrior queen. I'm not just like a damsel in distress or something. Ah, whatever. They're fools. Now, Sangor's getting kind of low, so I guess I'll heal her. Now spells do have a cooldown, as you see there is currently grey. Heal's cooldown is really short though, so we don't really have to worry about that unless we get interrupted. Because an interrupt will still make the spell go on cooldown. Oh, we got Tiamor and Mace. That's basically just money for me though, because obviously we're not actually going to use it for anything. Because we got a flaming cutlass, why would we equip a rubbish mace?
I can hear the waterfall.
Nice.
We're getting closer to Neru's lair.
Now then, let's go steal some loot. But it's okay, because they're pirates, we're allowed to steal their loot. I'm still kind of shocked that we haven't got a single pirate insignia ring yet. Just going to take a rim's eye there, that's going to be useful very shortly actually. For another side quest. There are a lot of side quests in this game. Hey, we've got level ups. Hey, there's our pirate insignia ring. That's a good time, because we're just about to go into the menu. Now then, you're getting into melee range a lot more than me, so you should use that. And then we're gonna go and level up. No, I don't need to know, thanks. God damn it. But with that though, I will change you to a healer / caster. Now then, we've got more skill points here. I'm going to put another point to stealth. And now we can hide. Which we're not going to use a lot, but we will be using that for a bit. And that is what we need the most. Pick lock at level 5. Because that is actually going to get us some extra treasure at certain points in the game. Now, here's something that I do, even though I've checked guides and they tell me not to take this, Nimble Attack. Because it basically makes your AI partner attack better. Which is useful. I forgot to do Maya's. But, you know, you're supposed to be able to do fights so quickly that it doesn't actually become useful by using tactics and stuff, but screw that. Now in Halistar combat, that's what we need, because now we can kick, now we can attack things that are fire elemental. And I won't bother with any more Necromancy for the time being. I'll go with parry instead, so I'll take less damage from physical attacks. That's always going to be helpful. You know, this is probably a decent time to call it. Getting on 25 minutes, so see you next time.